In this video, we will solve a question on the relationship between marginal cost and average cost. The question is like this: let the total cost, which is TC, is equal to C, which is equal to f of x for a firm in the short run. Which of the following is true? We are being given options and we need to find out the correct option. We are being told that slope of average cost is equal to 1 upon x divided by average cost minus marginal cost. We have the next option is slope of average cost is equal to 1 upon x times average cost minus marginal cost. Then we have marginal cost is equal to average cost plus x times slope of average cost, and then we have x square times slope of average cost is equal to x square times marginal cost minus total cost, and we need to check which among the following is the correct option. Okay, and let me try to solve it out one by one, or let us find out. So let us see what is the slope of average cost first. So total cost is being given us here. So total cost is equal to f of x, that is being given us. Okay, now we know that marginal cost is simply the change in the total cost, that is f prime x, the change in the total cost due to the change in the x here. Okay, so f prime x means the derivative of this total cost function, as we know how to find out the marginal cost. Okay, now what about average cost? Average cost, as you know, it is equal to the total cost upon the units of output. Okay, this denotes our average cost, this is our marginal cost, this is our total cost. Now we need to find out the relationship. First tells us that, let me see if I have the space. I have very much space here, so let us solve it one by one. Now what is slope of average cost? So as we know, average cost is equal to f of x total cost divided by x. Okay, now what will be the slope? Slope of average cost, slope of average cost will be equal to the change in the average cost due to the change in the units of x here. Okay, that is simply d upon dx of this very function, that is f of x upon x. Okay, we need to differentiate this function with respect to x. Now here we have two functions, one in numerator, another in denominator. So we apply the quotient rule of differentiation. That means slope of average cost will be equal to, so what do we do in case of the quotient rule? We write first the numerator function, denominator function. To this we multiply by the derivative of the numerator function. So what is derivative of f of x? It is f prime x. Then we subtract the numerator function, which is f of x, and take derivative of the denominator function, which is x, and its derivative is 1, and we divide it by x square. Okay, you know it from the basic rules of differentiation. So if I solve it further, so that means slope of average cost will be equal to, so we have x times f prime x. So here we have x square, so let me write it like this: x times x. Similarly, let's expand another term. So we have f of x divided by x times x, which is equal to, if I have space, I have the space, and let me make some space. Okay, so which will be equal to, so this gets cancelled, we are left with, and let's take x common, 1 upon x common, so we will be left with f prime x minus, and since we have taken 1 upon x common, so we are left with f of x upon x. Okay, now you know that we have 1 upon x. Okay, now what is f prime x? F prime x is our marginal cost, minus f of x upon x, it denotes the average cost. So I guess this should be the relationship between a marginal cost and average cost, that is slope of should be equal to slope of average cost. Okay, so this option is not correct. Now coming to the second, it says one slope of average cost is 1 upon x times average cost minus marginal cost, but we are getting it is, you know, reverse, that is 1 upon x times marginal cost minus x, average cost. So I don't see whether there is some flaw in the question or in the options, but I got this very value. Okay, now then we have, let us check the third option also. So we got this as slope of the average cost. I guess this the options are not correct, and let me check other options now. Okay, now we are being told that marginal cost is equal to average cost plus x times slope of average cost. Okay, so let us take here this RHS and let us see whether we get a marginal cost here. So we have average cost plus x times the slope of average cost. When we solve this, we should get it equal to the marginal cost. Now what is average cost? It is f of x divided by x plus x. Then we have the slope of average cost, which we calculated here. So slope of average cost is equal to 1 upon x times marginal cost, which is f prime x minus average cost, which is f of x upon x. And let us see if we have some luck here. Okay, so so we have f of x upon x plus we have x, then here we have f prime x divided by x minus f of x divided by x square. Okay, and let us try to solve it further. So this x is multiplied to each of these terms. Here it gets 1x gets cancelled, here 1x gets cancelled, so we are left with 1x. So we have f of x upon x, then we have plus f prime x, then we have minus f of x upon x. So this and this gets cancelled, and we are left with f prime x. Sorry, I guess this option seems correct. So what is f prime x? It is equal to marginal cost, which is equal to LHS. If I say this is RHS, so my bad, this C option should be correct. Okay, so how do we solve it? So we took the RHS and solved it, and when we solved it, we got f prime x, which denotes the marginal cost, which is our LHS. Okay, I hope I make myself clear in this video and you find out this video helpful. Thank you.